Ciao ragazzi, it has just finished at the Artemio Franchi in Florence. Fiorentina 3, Napoli 0. I think their Partenopei's title challenge is all but over. 3 games to go, 4 points, Juventus are clear now. What a difference 1 week makes in the world of Italian football, you know. The Partenopei went to Turin last week, they beat Juventus on their own ground, just 1 point behind. Koulibaly, the goal scorer, they even named a pizza after him in Naples. He has gone from hero to zero. He was sent off after 8 minutes. And Simeone's hat-trick for Fiorentina has sent wild scenes in Turin tonight, no doubt, in all the bars and the cafes they're celebrating. Juventus now just need 2 wins from their remaining 3 games to wrap up their 7th Scudetto in a row. Scudetto number 34, may I add. If we look at the remaining games, Juventus have Bologna at home. They have to go away to Roma, and then they have Verona at home on the last day. Of those 3 games, you can probably say Juventus more likely might lose against Roma, but I cannot see them failing to beat Bologna or Verona at home. They do have the Coppa Italia final sandwiched in between against AC Milan, but I just think there's no way back now for Napoli. You know, they've been top the majority of the season, but when it's mattered, they've gone to pieces. They couldn't hold their nerve. Very disappointing today. You know, that early sending from Koulibaly, you know, game plan out the window. They never recovered, you know. In the latter part of the season, Dries Mertens, his goals just dried up for Napoli when it mattered. Hamzik's injuries on and off didn't help. What next for Napoli? You know, we know Sarri hasn't agreed a new contract. We know that it's the worst kept secret, although not confirmed. Pepe Reina is off to AC Milan to replace Gianluigi Donnarumma. He signed a pre-contract agreement, although it's not been official yet. What does that mean for the rest of the Napoli players? You know, I can see the other big name players getting poached in the summer. It really was this season or never for them to win their first Scudetto since 1990. The days of the great Diego Maradona. I think the wait's going to go on. You know, it's very disappointing for Napoli, I got to say. You know, we're not biased in our view. We wanted the Scudetto race to go down to the last game of the season. It could be over by next week. You know, Juventus now just need 2 wins to wrap it up. I personally cannot even see Napoli winning all 3 of theirs. That is the harsh reality. Now, they do have Torino, Sampdoria and Crotone in their remaining games, 2 of them at home. But today has been the day I think they've lost the Scudetto. You know, they just couldn't hold their nerve. An early sending off. There's just no way back. You know, when they look back at the season, I think they'll look at that defeat against Roma at home when they lost 4-2, having gone 10 games unbeaten before that, as the day they lost their bottle psychologically and they never recovered. But that's the difference between Juventus, you know, having been there, done it, all their players, the experience, quality in abundance. Napoli just didn't have that at the disposal. And the minute you had 1 player injured, they just didn't have the quality in the team to compensate it. Now, Napoli are going to finish second. They're in the Champions League for next season. But, you know, they'll think, what if? There's no doubt about it. You know, will they get close next season? Other clubs, will they come bridge the gap on them? Can anyone stop Juventus winning 8 in a row? I know it's easy for us to say this right now, but I think today was when we saw the Scudetto finally go to Turin. 4 games, you know, just 3 games left now. I can't see it, Napoli bridging the gap. Are you seriously telling me Juventus are going to lose or fail to win 2 of those 3 remaining games? I don't think so. They just win their 2-0 matches and the Scudetto's won. Napoli are going to kick themselves. And I'm more gutted for little Umberto, that Napoli fan, who said he was going to go on a diet if they won the Scudetto. Not only did Napoli's Scudetto hopes end today, but so did Umberto's diet. And I feel sorry for the poor little lad. I really do. And don't forget, I was going to do the Papu Gomez dance if Napoli won the Scudetto, so save my blushes there. So, tell us what you think. Is that definitely title over now? Juventus won it. Tell us what you think. Like, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, Talk Calcio TV. Check our links below for our work on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, our Facebook page as well. Give that a like. And all other social media, anything Talk Calcio TV related. We'll be back on Tuesday night as we have our preview for the second leg of the Champions League. That is Roma against Liverpool. Can the Giallorossi cause a 3rd major comeback? We will see. We'll speak to you soon. Arrivederci. Grazie.